to see as we watch things unfold here tonight, Sam, how these two teams compare. Adrian Federley will be in goal. Joseph Breton, Hahn, Morum, Nolte, Johnson, Guo, Falden, Diaz, and Tran on the pitch for St. Thomas Episcopal. St. Thomas, of course, coming in here, a team with a lot of underclassmen, including the sophomore keeper, Federley, and this is a relatively young program.
It is, and they have first-year coaches as well, so it's going to be, it's one, a great story of how new people can come into a program and really turn it around quickly and make it to this stage, but two, it's going to be interesting to see how they react now that they're here.
Cypress Christian starts off Grayson Landrum, and then Michael Boyd we talk about at the top. Travis.
Are a different breed.
They're kind of like place kickers in football or closers in baseball. This is really the way you kind of expect these games to begin. Cody Callahan trying to get it ahead to Adoniran. Adoniran will try to keep this one in, but he'll give up a goal kick here. We haven't really seen it in the first three games that we've done today, but usually, typically in a tournament game like this, it's kind of a feeling out process, and a lot of the action early on will take place in the middle third.
Absolutely. You're exactly right, and that was a great run by Adoniran right early on in the game. He got behind the defender, just couldn't handle the ball well enough to get a shot. Keeper in the net, and Grayson Landrum. So if they can score goals like that just in ones or twos at a time, it's really tough to come back against them.
Cody Callahan with that throw-in, trying to create an opportunity for Adoniran. Callahan controlling the ball along the touchline. Gets it to Roberts, who scored contact from Breton, but Roberts moves to the top of the D, lays it off to the left side. Then it is chipped into the middle of the box for Adoniran. Adoniran outside the area, maintaining possession. Sends it ahead for Everett. There's the whistle to resume play. Adoniran trying to get it through the two-man wall. It caroms right back to him. Moves to his left with the left foot, shoots. He had and Will Eccles scoring off a corner kick from Cody Callahan. And another corner kick coming up. Callahan with that perfect service to Eccles just moments ago. Will try to repeat that effort, and again, Eccles is lined up on the near post. Another ball inside the 6. This time it's Adoniran trying to knock it in with his head, but not able to make contact. It goes out of play, and a goal kick coming up for the Saints, who would like
Adoniran
to take this kick. You see Adrian Federley trying to make himself as big as possible, standing on his line. Adoniran, though, has deposited the penalty kick into the net. It's a 3-0 lead. Adoniran scoring in the 15th minute after Roberts scored in the 7th minute and Eccles tallied in the 12th. Adoniran scores on a PK in the 15th minute, and it is Cypress Christian dominating this game in the first quarter hour, up 3-0.
Absolutely nothing going right now for St. Thomas Episcopal. They really have to just take a breath and regroup.
The Saints kicking off once again following the goal. Roberts having his jersey tugged by Hahn. This is Callahan. And then it is intercepted by Guo, who loses it. Taken away by Cole Miller. Miller moving toward the 18. Chips it to the left side. Eccles settles it. Adoniran scores! It's 4-0, and Adoniran has his second goal. This one coming in the 29th minute. His first goal came on a penalty kick. And this is beautifully set up. That was a great build-up, and again, it starts because they won the battle in the midfield.
They won the battle in the midfield, and then the St. Thomas players didn't get back and didn't trap back on defense. But don't take anything away from Adoniran. That was an amazing shot from that D of 18 yards away. Dips it away from the goalkeeper and makes it still tuck into that corner nicely.
So Adoniran, just a freshman. Boy, we have seen some youngsters really rise to the occasion today. And Adoniran joined the likes of Summerlin Heller, the young lady from Veritas Academy in Austin who had 2 goals and 2 assists today. He now has 2 goals. They're both freshmen. We've seen some real talent here at Division III. The pitch now, number 17, is Tajani Muhammad. And Muhammad, one of their leading forwards, has been nursing an injury. They did not want to start him, but they're going to get him some playing time here in this semifinal game with a 4-0 lead, wearing number 17. Watch Muhammad. This is Everett moving up the left side, being the Warriors walking across the pitch now, and they can be very pleased with what they've done here tonight in the semifinal game, but they've got a real challenge in front of them in the state championship game when they take on Colleyville Covenant, who was all the team. His team played their game tonight.
Yeah, they did, and it was good to hear them.
Here's a look at the starting 11 first for Covenant Christian. The goalkeeper is Scott Collins Hill. He was not forced to make a save in the game yesterday. He'll be on the pitch along with Wendell, Wolf, Adesonoye, Rogers, Friedman, Garcia, Hill, Schwebke, Mills, and Juarez. Meanwhile, for Cypress Christian, the goalkeeper Grayson Landrum made 4 saves in their semifinal victory. Boyd, Novotny, Sear, Roberts, Clayton Novotny, Eccles, who scored yesterday, Vic Callahan, Tajani Muhammad, and Samuel Adeniran, the forwards. And it's very important to note that Muhammad's going to be in the starting lineup today for Cypress Christian. He played in the second half yesterday. He's coming off an injury, but they were a different team. As good as they were in the first half yesterday, when Muhammad came in, they were even better.
Yeah, it's hard.
Official stopping play and a free kick forthcoming. Completed the first 2 minutes, and it's a free kick for Elliott Wendell and the Covenant Christian Cougars. That's Roberts, who scored in the 7th minute yesterday, sending it ahead, and a long run for Samuel Adeniran, but he can't catch up to it before it's scooped up by the keeper, Scott Collins Hill. That's a nice one-touch pass from Adeniran. Roberts to Muhammad. Muhammad trying to get a through ball into Adeniran. Now Adeniran making a run to the byline along with Friedman of Covenant. It goes across and it'll be a goal kick.
Blake Roberts for Cypress that time had it at midfield. He had a chance to send it across to the other side. You need to use the width, especially when you have as much speed as Cypress has.
It was at about this point yesterday when Blake Roberts was scoring a goal. Callahan getting to the man who scored the hat trick yesterday, Adeniran. This gets cleared away. Chasing it down is number 2, Michael Boyd. He's a minute. Over the head of Muhammad. Adeniran trying to get to it, but is fended away from the ball by Elliott Wendell. And Wendell drives it off the touchline, off the chest. Conley Mills.
Great tackling by the defense right now for Cypress. Not be able to get anything going against Covenant just because every time they try, a slide tackle or a nice physical tackle is coming in from Cypress.
Cypress coming into the game 16-5-1, getting a goal from Cody Callahan in the 12th minute to take a 1-0. Playing along the touchline, we'll have another throw in.
We talked about Friedman before the game for Covenant. He hasn't really made a difference so far in this one, though. Cypress doing a good job of making sure he doesn't have any room to work. It's really Muhammad the one that's defending him for the most part as well.
This could be trouble. The cross, a rebound, and finally it's out of play, but Samuel Adeniran showing his speed and skill.
What touch on that ball, too. He kind of lays it out into area for himself. He's running onto it at full speed, able just to tap it to the inside a little bit to get around the defender. Not many players at this level are able to make a move like that, especially as a freshman.
This is a rematch. The sophomore defenseman Parker Wolf has returned to the game, replacing Westmoreland. Will Eccles in a battle with Adesonoye. Adesonoye able to keep it in play. Adeniran, marked by Wolf, pushes it up the right channel. Adeniran moving toward the middle. Adeniran with a blast from distance. It's off the keeper's hands, but he snares it before it crosses the goal line.
Saw two of Adeniran's goals today come from distance about the 18 to 20 yard range, and you see why. He has such a powerful shot that he can keep on target even from when far out.
Scott Collins-Hill was not forced to make any saves yesterday. Makes one here. It was a nervous moment. Adeniran trying to add to that 1-0 lead. We're midway through the first half. This is going to be a free kick for Vic.
Cyprus chances are coming either on a counterattack or just putting it into the other team's end and chasing it down. That's what they do. Seems like Covenant's trying to answer with the same thing. You saw Freeman a little while ago get the ball around the 18-yard box and try to take it all the way up the field. You didn't see that at all yesterday.
Eccles loses the ball to Adesinoye. Adeniran trying to win the ball back for Cyprus. Covenant will have a throw in, trailing 1-0. We played nearly 22 minutes here in the first half. The goal coming in the 12th minute from Cody Callahan off a corner. Bennett right in, comes over to the near side, and Roberts pushes it into Covenant territory. Roberts on the run for Cyprus. Roberts all the way to the 18. Roberts with a shot. It's over the goal.
Robert may have tried to do a little bit too much. A great job getting to where he did, but it was Adeniran was in the box ready to receive. It had good position on the back post. Never looked his way though.
Goal kick for Covenant. This will be delivered by Elliott Wendell. Callahan for Cyprus. Lifts it. Adeniran giving chase. Wolf cuts in front of Adeniran. And it's going to be a goal kick. Adeniran the last to touch it. Just a little more than 9 minutes remaining now.
Been really impressed with the fitness level of Cyprus. They played last night at 5:30 is when their game kicked off. Got done around
by
7.
Roberts. Hill in full retreat now. Rogers has it. Rogers gets it to Garcia. Switches it to the left side where Adesinoye has moved up. Adesinoye trying to play it up the left side. It's deflected, but right to Friedman. Friedman to Mills, plays it off his chest. Callahan takes him down, no call. And now it's Adeniran on the run up the right side with Adesinoye coming up from behind. And the foul called, and it's going to be a free kick for Cyprus right at the edge of the attacking third.
Adesinoye, the defender, earned that foul. He came up running from behind it. A nice job to catch Adeniran, but put a shoulder into him. The first one didn't get called, but then after a little bit of a fight, they called the second one. You see that
right here. Yeah.
You can see that first one. That could have been a foul on its own. I'm a little bit surprised they didn't call it as close as this one's been called so far by the referee.
Adeniran with this free kick. Drives the ball into the area inside the 6-yard box. It's loose. Callahan puts it in front. Muhammad saying that he scored a goal. And
seems like the linesman called Muhammad offsides, which doesn't really seem possible when the ball's on the line.
The official, and I think you've nailed it. I think the flag was up.
I mean, of course, I don't have the best view of it as good as a lineman, but I'm not sure how Muhammad could have been. Oh,
right there.
That's where he caught himself offside. Yeah.
See Friedman right on the goal line, and then Muhammad trying to push it across the goal line. Muhammad claiming he had a goal, but no goal for Cyprus Christian. Muhammad, with time running out, sends it forward, and he'll have the last touch of the first half. So we've played 40 minutes. Callahan's corner kick the only goal of the first half. The senior midfielder has given the Cypress Christian Warriors a 1-0 lead going to the locker room. Covenant Christian, the nipper makes. You're taking a look there at head coach Ade Adeniran of Cypress Christian talking to the Warriors as we take a look now at the first half stats and see how things unfolded over the first 40 minutes of play here on an overcast, breezy day in Houston. Well, I guess we're going to take a look at the highlights first. So we'll do that as Covenant Christian and Cypress both came in brimming with confidence, and it was Callahan scoring on a corner kick, scoring directly off a corner, bending it in, and then Adeniran taking a shot here from distance and nearly got that one to skip through the hands of the keeper. And again, Wolf having to clear it off the line. This is Roberts moving in. Roberts again, that one chipped over the goal. A corner kick for Covenant was headed by Hill, but off the mark. And then Mills moving in, gets taken off the ball by Boyd. Adeniran driving in a free kick that was loose, and it gets called offsides against Muhammad, number 17, nullifying that potential goal.
Very surprised that card didn't come out on that one, especially it seemed like a frustration foul of some physical play happening. So he came back in, and Adesinoye really put his shoulder into him.
In the second half, Covenant already with 7 shots, 5 of those on goal. Cypress does not have a single shot here in the opening 10 minutes of the second half. Adeniran trying to put this one on frame, but Wendell heads it away. And a corner kick coming up. So Cypress will have a corner kick and a chance to break the 1-1 tie.
You have to think something's up with Callahan because he hasn't been taking these, and he is a corner kick expert so far that we've seen.
Yeah, Callahan scored on a corner kick, but this time it's Adeniran. Adeniran playing it out toward the top of the box. Callahan chasing it down. Stith is there to cut him off, and it's going to be a throw-in for Covenant.
I say something has to happen because Adeniran's good at them, but Callahan is a corner kick specialist, and for him not to be taking any of these, he may not be feeling 100% or something like that.
Over Brook Hill for Covenant. Garcia delivers this corner kick. Taking it to the back post, it's Muhammad for Cypress, who got ahead on it first, and Schwepke sends it back into the area. Schwepke now playing it to Garcia on the left side. He chips it with the left foot, but lost control of it. It sails behind the goal.
On that first corner kick, they put it a little bit outside of the 6-yard box, which the way that Landrom's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't just nail another bullet in there in the 6-yard box and make him touch it.
Adeniran on the run up the left channel, plays it into space, hoping Muhammad can get there, but it's Wendell who's there first for Covenant. And the defenseman plays a long ball. Garcia giving...
Wendell really looked like he got away with a handball inside the box that time, bounces up. Seems like he used his hand to keep it down.
Garcia to Mills. Mills into the area for Stith. Back to Garcia. Poked away by Vick, but right to Friedman. And a foul called. It's going to be a free kick for Cypress out of their own end. Friedman helping up Callahan, who went to the ground.
I mentioned Wendell looked like he had gotten away with a handball. You see it there, that wasn't Wendell though, that's going to be Parker Wolf.
And then Wolf scrambled back there to deny Adeniran a clear shot on goal, but look out, here comes Muhammad. Muhammad to Adeniran at the top of the box, the offside flag is up. The goal will not count.
That's going to be a close call. Second time a goal's been disallowed because of an offside for Cypress.
The linesman was decisive though. The flag was clearly up. Adeniran pleading his case.
Well, the reason I didn't think it won is because it looked like Adeniran was behind Muhammad when the pass was made.
And that's where it gets tricky, is where was he at the time the pass was made? Could it? Hard to tell on that replay. But the linesman was decisive.
Yeah, I mean, in those situations, the lineman has the best view of it. He's there just to watch for that, so you have to trust him. It looked awfully close, though.
Ade Adeniran, the head coach at Cypress, now getting an explanation. Covenant also has a player down. They've stopped the clock with 18:51 to play.
I will say the linesman put the flag up early. Right when that pass was made, the flag was up. So you're right, he was real confident about it, so it's hard to question him. You know Cypress can't be happy, though, especially with 2 goals now disallowed because of offsides.
See if we can get another look here. Well, Adeniran may have been in front of the last defender. We don't have the full view there.
I think what may have happened, it looked like Parker Wolf was the one that had fallen down there. I believe Adeniran was running with Wolf, and then when Wolf fell, that's what put Adeniran offside.
Adeniran was offside. Cypress is never going to be convinced that that was the right call, but we're still tied 1-1. Just past the 1 hour mark in an 80-minute contest. If we're still tied at the end of regulation, we'll go to golden goal overtime. 2 10-minute overtime periods, and if we're tied after that, it comes down to penalty kicks. Sam, we thought we'd have a good game here in this boys Division III title tilt. We've not been disappointed.
Both these teams playing at a high level right now after a slow.
To the top of the box, Adeniran. Trying to get around Solario. And now Adeniran tries to keep it in play, but it's going to trickle across the touchline. It'll be a throw-in for Covenant. Garcia again. Adeniran's there to head it out. Schwepke chested down at the top of the D. Lifts it.
Don't go through. No foul. No foul. Over, Jake. Let's go. Don't dive. Don't let him go in. Don't let him put it. Finish! Don't stand. Don't stand.
Let's go, Chance. You got it. You got it. Keep going. You stay there. Play position. Play position. You got it. That's all right. That's all right. You're fine.
The hips don't lie.
Hey, Chance.
Somebody fill that
Good
forward.
job, Chance.